The Other Tenant. Nina had moved to Melbourne with her husband and their 4-month-old baby girl, hoping for a fresh start. They rented a small 2-bedroom unit. Nothing fancy, but enough for their little family. Her husband was studying while working casual jobs to make ends meet. Most nights, he didn't get home until late, leaving Nina alone with the baby for hours. Not long after they settled in, strange things began happening. Battery-operated toys would suddenly switch on by themselves in the middle of the night. The baby's playmat would start playing cheerful nursery tunes from the next room, even when no one was near it. Nina often felt as though someone was watching her. She could sense a presence in the apartment, but she convinced herself it was just her imagination. She had always been afraid of the supernatural, and she refused to let those fears get the better of her. Then came the day the plumber visited. He was inspecting a leak in the laundry when the door suddenly slammed shut behind him. The handle wouldn't turn. He shouted for help, convinced someone had locked him in. Nina rushed over with the baby in her arms. She swore she hadn't touched the door. She had been in the living room the entire time. Eventually, the door opened, but neither of them could explain how it had been locked in the first place. After that, Nina couldn't shake the feeling that something else was living in the apartment. The most terrifying incident happened a few weeks later. After giving her baby a bath, she laid her on the changing table in the bedroom. She placed the baby lotion and talcum powder beside her daughter before turning around to grab a clean diaper. She was only facing away for a second. When she turned back, the bottle of baby lotion was no longer on the table. Instead, it had exploded across the bedroom door. Thick streaks of lotion were splattered from top to bottom, as though someone had hurled the bottle with incredible force. Nina froze. Her daughter was still lying safely on the changing table, smiling innocently. There was no way a 4-month-old baby could have moved the bottle, let alone thrown it across the room. Without stopping to think, Nina dressed her baby as quickly as she could, scooped her into her arms, and ran out of the apartment. She sat outside for hours, too frightened to go back inside. She barely knew any of her neighbors and had nowhere else to go, so she waited until her husband finally came home that evening.